Yeah, now you have to sign here. You can take the card. Can you sign?
You've got me in your clutches, coffee or tea. You've got me in your clutches.
아니 저쪽으로 더 가는 거 어때?
하나 보여줄게.
Next stop, Grindelwald. Final stop. Train to Grindelwald kommt, Kleine Scheidegg.
계란.
우와. 소꿉놀이 하는 것 같아.